No, pero espérate que ahí prendo. Gracias. Gracias por ser mi ángel guardián tecnológico. Now he's going to use some very powerful spreadsheets. Spreadsheets. I still don't know. I don't have a clue how he does what he. I don't know how you do what you do. It's visual basic. Visual basic. Yeah. But come on, it's not simple. I've seen the maps. You have like maps of spreadsheets. It's a lot. I've seen some presentations of you guys. It's a lot. What? Gracias. Por ahí lo vuelvo, la pongo más atrás. Okay. Q. This is on. Okay. Mouse. Let's go. Okay. Guys. We are back. Okay. So okay, we're continuing now with where we left. We have this wait a second. Okay, no. Okay. We have left with these signs the transaction and submits it, right? So the challenge now for you guys would be to actually replicate what Martin did, but on a app, on a web page, right? To learn from what he has done already. Yeah. Okay, no? Okay, so the idea is
Yes.
to learn from what Martin did and try to replicate it, but on a web page. Meaning, we are going to build a PR that will do kind of the same thing that Martin did. At least
What his device is.
Yeah.
What his device is.
exactly like building this payment transaction. In the case of the website, we won't be using the QR code. We can, but at least let's keep it simple. Let's start with just the URL, like just the link. So you click the link, and you get the same user experience you got by scanning the QR code. That's the idea. So, in other terms, we will be integrating data payments on our website. Right? So we need to charge for a service, or maybe in the future we could add other features, like for example, imagine minting NFTs or delegating stake to a stake pool, or maybe governance stuff in the future. This is the basic. Right? So we will explore this second part of the course together. Martin.
Yeah, we have Visual Studio Code as the basics. I'm not sure if people have that installed here.
On the advertisement of the course, there were no dependency requirement. Requirement for the course, but we will just add this code editor, right? Because this way we can build a web page. So of course, it was not strictly required for coding, because as you can have seen, you could have been coding this on the wallet. But the idea is to just
That's all we
build
need,
yeah. So Martin, how can we install VS Code on people's? Yeah,
Yeah, I was
be
expecting.
online.
Their containers, debugger, all those,
No.
Yeah.
all those we need.
No,
Ah, okay.
this is just the one you need, like the live server.
Okay, and this shows.
Can we?
If you
Martin,
want to run a web page or display a web page in Firefox or Chrome, you need something to serve the web page. So what we do is make it. We use an add-on from Visual Studio Code to display the HTML to your browser.
Okay, but let's help. I mean, everybody to onboard on this, so it's not so
Maybe some
hard.
people who don't want to install it could be that you want to look somebody else is doing it. I mean, it's a
Vanilla, basic,
very basic. Yeah, you can do, but yeah, if you want to run JavaScript, we're going to do a little bit of that. You would need something that would run that.
Martin, what if we show the steps on how to code this, and then I mean we show the process, but then we just stay this last part,
Yeah, we could do this
helping
together.
individually. I mean each group to figure out how to code with an editor. Also, the most important thing is for you guys to first code maybe on the wallet, on the editor you have on the wallet, which is something that we have not, Martin, we have not
Demonstrated.
demonstrated. Yeah. So we are kind of
Sounds great.
fast forward.
Fast forwarding.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, but yeah, we're building also this course material, so we need to improve it, and I think we've gone pretty far.
Do you um can we spend like half an hour maybe trying to actually code on the wallet first,
Sure, we can do that.
and then we can jump on the HTML.
Yeah, so I dragged just the playground onto the screen now.
Yeah, yeah.
What was the thing you made?
The-
Extension.
live server, live server,
Light server.
live, live. We will take one step backwards. Sorry, guys. We will do this, but we will first code a bit more on the wallet. So, are you all having this the last view we were working on the wallet? The QR code, the previous. Um, Martin, can we start from the QR code, scanning the QR code again, like from that page, edit on Playground, and then we jump here.
Well, I can also show it. It's I did the Pay One ADA one. We can use that as a base.
Okay.
It's very similar.
Okay, so let's follow what Martin is doing. Martin, go slowly, step by step. So
I will try to go as slow
so
as
the
I
guys
can
can
go.
catch up. Aston Martin.
Yeah, builder. Here we go. So this is the playground. Yeah.
But I mean, this is the wallet. You can access to this code editor on the wallet by clicking here on the app builder, right?
Is it installed as an extension or is it just a browser?
No, this
It's
is
in
in
the
the
browser.
wallet.
It's in the browser. So are you all following us? Try to follow our yeah. Pues estás ahí. Perfecto. Ya estabas. Well. Okay. Martin, okay, let's make a walkthrough on the UI.
Yes.
How did you get VS Code in the wallet like that?
Well, that's a good one. we are using kind of the same component VS Code is using, so you would experience the same experience on the editor widget or element, but just that, just that.
So yeah, there are here multiple examples, including an NFT minting demo, where you can see what you would need to do to mint
Yeah,
NFTs.
Demi was your Demi, Demian. Look what Martin is doing. Do it the same on your side. Check the slot number and how you can actually use it on one of these GC scripts. And what once, I mean, in this case, it makes sense. Okay. And the TTL, you guys there, Jaime Andres and the uncle. You were mentioning the TTL. For example, here you can customize the TTL of a transaction, the time to live, like the the time where a transaction should be valid or not. Like making a check or something, and you say, okay, this it's valid from
In which example are you here?
Martin. Which example is
One of the first.
NFT minting them?
But yeah, I think we will not go through every example now.
No, but
We will stick to the.
yes, but the idea is for you guys to know that we have like almost 80 examples. 80 examples here. On the documentation, you have almost 80 or something like that. Also,
Oh.
there are, there are a lot of examples. We have we have the documentation where you have some walkthroughs on some examples. Here you have only the examples, and Martin and Quasar are working on workcourses and Andamio platforms with a course of GameChanger, which is similar to this. I mean, one of the chapters is similar to this actual course, but you have all these resources available and a YouTube channel of me talking like hours and hours that you don't want to hear. So just
We're
read
gonna make
documentation.
fast ones as well.
Actually, Andamio. Andamio is
Andamio is there
exactly yes. Yes,
in
they are
Fund 12.
finishing. Sebastian Pavón. Yeah. They are working on that.
Yeah,
they
I
are
talk
finishing it.
every Thursday. There's a governance session at the Gimbal Labs. I'm usually out there. So yeah, we got awarded in Fund 12 a Catalyst proposal to do some of this work for Andamio and Work.courses. So
Thanks for all of you who have been voting all along. Catalyst for us. Thank you. And yeah, part of this is, of course, thanks to you guys.
should I just show them what
Yes.
happens if you go to connect or?
Yes, I mean, if you click on run right now, if you click run,
Yeah,
the same thing you experience by scanning the QR code, you have it like locally here. You can test. I mean, be
do
careful.
it. Well, it's
Yeah,
the
be
same.
careful. If you're doing this on mainnet, you will be actually running mainnet transactions. So it's not pretending to, it's going to make this mainnet transactions.
It's not pretending to do mainnet transactions.
Yeah, exactly. We are on pre-prod testnet now, on pre-production testnet, so we're safe and we can play and break things. So this is actually the same thing because Martin, can you click on advanced just to show? It's the
Oh,
same
yeah.
thing you saw on the other page, but it's like on a tiny window, modal dialog. But yeah, here you code your GC script and you can preview it. And then you find something is wrong, you can close this window and edit it and try it again. Okay, so this is your developer environment. Here you can see, the memory and everything we have been talking about. Martin, if you want, we can go to the other tabs.
Afuera?
Afuera.
Yeah.
The
so-
connect, exactly. On the connect section of the wallet, you have the exact same code you were coding on GC script, on the GC script tab, which was the episode. You have it ready to actually copy the URL produced and to embed it on websites, on whatever you want. And if you keep scrolling,
I just pasted it into a text editor.
yeah, this is how ugly the script, the compressed script looks like inside the QR code, for example. Is but if you see, you watch carefully, it's a link, right, with a payload here, the actual compressed code. Uh, so, yeah, and Martin, can you show the QR code down below? If you keep scrolling, you have a ready-to-use QR code here, which you can actually also print. This works on. Yes.
Earn money.
We have something to show at the end.
I'll put it in the t-shirt.
Also,
Give my number.
yeah. Also, we support printers,
Thermal printing.
thermal printing. So yeah, so you can make tickets. I mean, like the usual tickets on source. You can actually print a payment request, for example, and you can just use it. Yeah. So from the wallet, without intermediate software. And yeah, there are more options. If you go down below, this is our CLI tool. So for those who like CLI, also you have CLI for command line. For command line,
Ah,
you can deal with this.
the prompt line.
The-
It used to be called prompt line.
Okay, Martin, can we go to deploy maybe, or we can
Yeah.
stay here?
No, I think we'll.
Okay, on deploy, this is the deal. You have one click here on this button. You have ready boilerplate, working boilerplate of an HTML that is embedding the code, and it's just working. You just copy this HTML. I mean, for those who don't know, HTML is the format, the file format for a web page. So by just copying this,
It generates all the code.
it generates all, pre-generates all the code for you just to don't lose a second and just jump into having a working website or the app integrating your GC script.
So to embedding your
Yeah, it's an example, but it's ready for you to just start customizing. It's a boilerplate, but it's a functional one. And yeah, and there are other deployment options which we are not going to talk much about now. One is IPFS. You can just click to deploy to IPFS or to GCFS. Also, the on-chain file system we have been talking about.
So now we have to go to Visual.
Are we jumping now to Visual Studio?
Yeah, I just was doing it.
and
Aston Martin.
what can you tell me about security as far? Because I have heard so many times that the wallets on the web are not as safe and not as secure as, of course, something like external that is in the web, but they install as the extension.
Yeah, there are, I mean, I know the concerns about that.
Mhm.
The thing you have to know about GameChanger is probably the most open wallet regarding compatibility or interoperability, because we even support Eternal, Nami, and all the CP30 wallets. So you can even use all those wallets. So every time you need to sign, for example, something, Eternal can pop up, and you can still use Eternal under the hood. But GameChanger at the front. You also have Ledger and Trezor support.
Okay.
And yeah, we know those concerns. That my advice would be regarding all seed phrases, right? Is once you have typed or introduced a seed phrase on a computer connected on the web, it's perfect. It's done. So if you have problem, if you have, goodbye. Right. It's exposed. So my advice would be use another sort of wallet. We have, because especially in Latin America,
Right.
no, not everybody can afford or can can
Ledger.
access to a ledger.
Right.
This is also a problem. To a ledger, ledger or threshold device. So what GameChanger has also for those cases is like an intermediate wallet type that is a QR code wallet type, which is an encrypted, password encrypted wallet encoded on a QR code. So what this means is that you can create this wallet off, for example, offline, introducing your seed phrase offline. You create this QR code, and then you can use it. Just put in the password, maybe, but you don't even have to, you know, have the file of the image of the QR code on the computer. You can maybe show it to the camera, and then
So it's not exposed in any.
you're not exposing directly as plain text. You're yes. So it's an intermediate security solution. Yeah.
But ultimately, I mean, if you can, to have a ledger or a dresser or anything like that, just to sign the transaction.
The transaction.
Outside of it. Okay.
And for those who care about this, remember, GameChanger works on mobile and desktop the same, and also Trezor and Ledger. You can connect your Trezor or Ledger devices on mobile to GameChanger, and that works. So, I mean, you have plenty of options to pick your security. Yeah,
Thank you.
great, but it's a good question. Okay, Martin, I want them to play, to start coding. So, so
Should we do that? Yeah, sure. But I just demonstrated what you do with Visual Studio.
perfect.
I just opened
The-
like Visual Studio Code
Perfect.
and created the index.html file.
Mhm.
And then with the live server extension, you can go with live server. So you can also run some JavaScript code. And then you can, this page opens. So what we did with deploy, just call next, and then you already have a dapp ready.
Okay,
So-
you deploy, you have the link, you have the code, right?
Yes,
You deploy, you have
this
the-
code.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're pasting it into Visual Code, Visual Studio.
I just copy pasting.
Right, I got you.
And you can,
How do I get that code?
Yeah, Martin, we're going way too
I'm
fast.
sorry.
So I open, I go new file, open.
Let's go step
Let's
by
go
step.
back. Let's go back.
Yeah. So imagine you have your dream Jesus script already
We've made it
coded
there.
here.
Okay, so I'm the testing.
Yeah, imagine you have your Jesus script ready. Imagine you have tested here. Imagine. So then, if you go to deploy,
Okay.
you want to.
And I go to accept. Connect.
No. If you just go there to deploy, then you have this
Okay.
button
copy.
that
Okay.
creates the dapp for you. The actual
Okay.
HTML, the actual web page. It's a ready-to-use web page.
Copy to clipboard, and then I put it in Visual Code.
Yeah, that's exactly what Martin did. So that way you can explore what this code is doing. You can see the code.
I have a window.
What?
No es que pongo cada porquería.
Ah.
Todo prueba.
No hay problema.
Muy peligrosa mi computadora.
Yeah, so you can see that the GC script is actually in this web page.
Are you? How are we?
Yeah. Good to check in if everybody understands what we are doing here now. Right?
Yes. I mean, at least we can see the code here, but the idea is to then code almost from scratch, maybe.
Yeah. But we come to that in the next slides.
Exactly.
Okay, it's new text file. In that case.
Can I? Can I say? Perfect. Exacto. Y podés encontrar dentro de todo ese código que es HTML y un poco de JavaScript, podés encontrar el GC script. Ajá. ¿Ves? Y es seamless, es lo mismo, no cambia nada. Es el mismo código copiado y pegado ahí, embebido en la página web. Porque es JSON. ¿Ves? Can you? Es el tipo, el estándar de expresión de. Sí. Exacto.
Como Marta.
No,
Es como.
it's low,
Exacto.
low. Yeah, lower. That one. And then you see that it's copied.
Sí, sí, puede ser. Exacto. Un estándar de guardado de
It's
datos.
like a web server, but for testing. Yeah. And then you can.
Are you? Don't worry, this part. I mean, we have been jumping back up from.
And it will open your web browser, I think. Local hub. And you have your D app.
I don't like it. It's too easy.
It's too easy.
Yeah. Now, if you go to the app, the thing you have
Made
to
now your first D app.
click on the tab or something like that. I don't
And,
remember
yeah,
quite well. I think if you right click. Ah, okay. You can go. I think Martin.
No, you have done. Je hebt niet de juiste gekopieerd. Nee. Even teruggaan. Omhoog scrollen. Nee, verder om.
Probably you
Verder.
need
Er is
to
hier nog
store
een.
the
Ja,
file.
hier.
Maybe when
Deploy.
you store it, you can.
Dit is alles. Jij dacht, ik moet allemaal dingen doen, maar je hoeft nog veel minder. Nee joh. Nee, je hoeft nee, helemaal niet. Nee, ja. Dat kan, maar dat is bijna hetzelfde. Ja, nee, dat is helemaal niet nodig. Ctrl-A,
Martin has a
Ctrl-V.
not.
En dan kan je
I'm not
rechtsklikken.
sure because-
Als je rechtsklikt, dan heb je Open Live Server.
but I think
En dan
he
opent hij
used
vanzelf
to
een webpagina als het goed is.
make like a right click over a tab.
Huh? What? Ja, dat is het. Dus het is grappig als je die NFT-demo hebt, dan kopieer je die
That's,
gewoon hierin.
Like the firewall.
En eigenlijk al je
Permission
NFT
for-
creation script heb je er al bijna in zitten. En hier kan je gewoon natuurlijk velden in doen. Dat is een vorm. Je gewoon die god.
If this
En dan
would have been a .html, you could. It
dus
will work.
Every time you're
Yes. You even on the examples you have
It's
several
installed.
examples regarding smart contract. So
and
there
if
you
you
have
want
like a
to,
good starting point. But of course, yes, the idea is that you can.
you have to create a base folder.
On Cardano, you have this
So
off-chain
you
and
need
on-chain code.
to have a working folder somewhere. So
Off-chain code. But
do you have a
can,
folder where you can create something or
add your
a
on-chain
directory?
code and you put this into this script, which I can then show you. Remind me, and I will show you.
You need to
That's
open
it.
a folder where you
Congratulations.
create a new
What-
folder where you want to work
What
in.
do you imagine it would happen if you click on connect? Actually, I don't
Yeah,
like the
yeah,
name
game
connect.
changer
It
test.
should- Do it. Try it.
Make the
redirection to the
index.html
URL.
file in that
It's the
folder,
same thing you were doing with the
and
QR
then
code.
right click.
Simple. Actually, instead of this redirection,
click
you could
right.
even make a
Open live server. Open in
HTML
live
trick
server.
to make a pop-up to resemble more the other wallets user experience. You can
Yeah,
even do that.
new file.
But yeah, it's basically that. And if you click continue, may I? If you click continue,
Index.html.
it's the same thing you were
I
watching
think
earlier,
enter first.
where you have
Enter.
permissions for everything this app is pretending.
Oh, it's already.
Is willing. I mean,
Oh,
trying
Control S
for doing on your
for saving.
wallet. And say that you missed this, but every
Oh, it's
I
already.
mean,
Oh,
all
it
this
doesn't give
code
you
we
a
are
save as. Yeah,
dealing
yeah,
with
yeah.
to connect with the wallet
Index.html file.
for any device or
So
any
you can do
the app to connect to the
index.
wallet is packed inside this URL, meaning that it's fully open.
Dot
And then if you go down below, sorry, I'm a
Enter.
mess with this
And now you can
navigation.
paste the deploy
You can
thing
audit
in here.
every single uh,
Copy, paste.
communication the app
Yes,
is
yes, yes,
establishing with the
yes.
wallet. You can audit everything, and
Paste.
it's quite readable.
And then right click.
In terms that you will, for example, in this case, you build the transaction, then you sign it, and
What
then
is
you
right
submit
click
it,
here?
right? And this is just a single payment of
Properties or yeah, yeah,
one
yeah.
million Lovelaces
Open in live server.
to that address, for example. This is how you make one single transaction. But this is code.
So
This is
you
part of
have
the
now your
code of
first
the
dApp
app that is
dApp
expressed on
created.
this universal language based on JSON. And I don't know those devices. Okay, I'm going to show you that yeah, the idea is that this connection technology allows you to connect to not just the apps but also
Oh,
hardware devices. This goes
The menu is different. You want to check it?
did you go to the marketplace?
and if I may very quickly,
Marketplace,
I'm going to be jumping way
and
ahead.
then live
But on the examples here, you have like
server,
78
and then you
examples, I
install
think,
it.
nowadays. Here you have some that, for example, this will run a V3, a Bluetooth V3 script.
No,
This is a smart
I
contract.
think
So
she doesn't know
check
how the
the
marketplace
differences.
works
First,
on Visual Studio.
we store some data on memory. Use some stuff like, for example, we have like the contract here. This is the actual Bluetooth code here. No, no, you don't. That's a nice question because you know Javi Ribo. Remember Javi Ribo or Ribo?
Vanaf localhost
Sorry,
werkt.
I say Javi, but it's Javier from Identus now. Okay.
Je wil altijd checken dat het niet ineens een ander
Javier,
iets is.
we have a project with Javier that I don't know when we will be doing it, but our dream is to add, you know, identity solutions from, for example, from Identus as part of this scripting language. This may be useful for what you're thinking. I know you use a lot of tits on your on socials, so. But yeah,
Je kan
going
alleen
back
dingen
to what we're
ophalen
saying,
in de wallet
this
zelf
is the script.
en die terug
The Bluetooth
exporteren,
script
zoals wat we net gezien
compiled.
hebben.
This is how it's
Maar dan moet je wel het
expressed
hele,
on
moet
this,
je de gebruiker wel het hele cirkeltje doorlopen. Als jij dingen halen die gewoon generiek zijn
is a function.
voor de
And
hele
then, for
chain,
example,
dan heb je
these are a
eigenlijk
function
een
here
query server
that
nodig.
which is build address.
Je kan een get wallet doen en dan kan je die user dat het pad laten doorlopen en dan kan je zijn adres opvragen bijvoorbeeld.
See how everything connects. With,
Sorry, how do I turn on this server?
It's already on turned on.
It is?
You just go to your index.html
Yeah, but I
and right click. What is this? I've never seen it like this before.
without these colors.
No, just It should be here in the.
I have another computer. I can use the other computer.
Maybe restart. Can you start it, the
Visual code?
Visual Code again?
This second transaction, and we reference what we have there. So
Yeah.
there are a lot of
You have to restart
Cardano
the
transaction
Visual Studio
features
Code
that you can use.
after you install the live server.
I don't think so, but
But also you can
But how do you
consume, you can
use
claim
the live server?
funds on a smart
you
contract.
right click on the
But
index.html
these
file.
other transactions, see, there is support for plugins. Yeah, of course, it can get
Huh.
as complicated as you want.
Weird.
These are the building steps. So you can go step building and you end up having what you need. Yes, you can use, this is a built-in NFT creator. It's a wizard where you can create a collection of NFTs.
No,
And
no.
the keys, like always,
I can show you
uh,
what it looks like
GameChanger,
when I
we,
do it.
we don't mean stuff in behalf of nobody. So the
You see
keys that
this
are going
one?
to be used are yours. You will be using your own keys for minting.
But I have to have the server running.
Yeah,
It's
like
Maybe it's this side
self-sovereign minting.
all have it, and that side doesn't.
because they are right.
Yes.
You're the
I don't know.
so if you're the net,
You have Windows subsystem.
Great.
No, it's not the same thing.
The thing is that if you use the UI, if you use the, may I drop an image here, browse? Okay, let's can use something here. Okay.
Can you make it full screen? Oh, but I'm missing.
This, I mean, you
Then you should see the yes. And then open the index file again.
where even if
It's like I'm missing something
pre-fill
here
this
at the bottom.
without planning to do. So some fields are automatic, helping you to create a collection. For example, for creating a big connection, and that's it. All the data. But if you click accept, you're ready. You can go to distribute. To the fee. Sorry. Monetary file system is a decentralized storage solution for files with all the NFTs you know so far, most of them, storing stuff on IPFS. So if you click continue, this is going to be shared or uploaded there on IPFS.
Theoretisch wel,
And you're ready
maar
to
dan
build
met
your
GCFS,
transaction. Here you
dat is
can
ook
make a
een
drop.
Catalyst
You
proposal
can
van
make, you
ons,
can mint and
kan
also
het
drop part
theoretisch,
of these NFTs to
maar je
other
kan
people.
maar
If you
een
have
beperkt
like
aantal
like
karakters
several
opslaan
NFTs,
in je
you could
metadata.
distribute them to several others.
Dus
You can
ja, dan
add
heb je wel
others.
soms
So,
256
one
NFT's, UTXO's nodig.
NFT there. And
Kan
check
wel
this
zo,
out.
als je op mainnet
Every
gaat,
wallet feature,
kan dat best in de papieren
every
lopen.
wallet feature.
Het is eigenlijk,
is actually
GCFS kan je
coded
heel
in
goed
this
gebruiken voor
So
kleine files. Zoals deze index, dat uit .html. We willen eigenlijk deze, wat je met deploy erop zet,
you can also see
we
the
eigenlijk
code of the
ook
wallet.
on-chain opslaan.
Why this
Met een server die dat ophaalt van de blockchain.
Actually,
Dus dat je ook gewoon je hele DApp ook helemaal
You want to
gedecentraliseerd
learn?
hebt. Want dan heb je dat ook gewoon voor altijd.
It's a minute already. Of course. We exist since 2021, and this is the version 2 of the wallet. Yeah, yeah.
Ik,
Sure. To be, I should have
Zou
this,
ze de
amounts
verkeerde
on
hebben
head,
geïnstalleerd?
on my head, on my mind, but I don't exactly. I think it was 1 or 2 ADAs per NFT because of the cost of the. But now that ADA is rising, maybe I need to
Oh.
adjust that.
Into the IDE.
Oh, sorry,
Same
I
thing,
messed with
yeah.
the mouse, but yeah, it's one. I mean, you're paying for
Oh,
each
okay.
trial,
Yeah,
right?
it's also
But the thing is that if
it's
you,
also good.
for
Yeah,
example,
yeah,
if
yeah.
you're
You have more
making a
options.
video or something like that, it's going to cost a bit higher, of course. Of the
No,
size.
maybe that's an option for her. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Remember, every wallet feature is on this script, so you can learn from the wallet itself. Remember this.
Ja, ik was even
You
aan
can
het.
also do this.
I was
Click
checking
here, and you can say edit in
there's,
playground, and you can fork
a
the code of the
reason.
wallet or fork the code of the deal,
why it's not showing.
fostering an open source.
And can you like?
Of course.
No, it's just
No problem.
I have a feeling that there's missing something because there's no status bar.
Oh, okay.
Like,
How are you? ¿Cómo estamos? You think so, generator?
Brother,
ID?
We have something
pero
here
vamos.
now,
Con inteligencia.
but
Amé. Amé lo que están haciendo. Perfecto.
my cursor, trabajado con Cloud 3.5 something. Es más bárbaro que tú, que no te digo todo.
Buenísimo, buenísimo. Está perfecto. Yo todavía estoy tratando de entrenar a ChatGPT para que codifique this script. Estoy en eso.
Por favor, cambian el nombre.
did you install Visual Code just now
No,
or
no, I had it from before. You wanted to restart it?
no?
What I did when I
Bueno, espera.
Yeah, because there
hagamos
it's
trampa.
just
Hagamos trampa.
there
El
needs to be
desafío
a
del
go live here. Maybe it's,
punto esa es una.
but the other guy said that live preview
Empezar con
should
el
also
ejemplo de
work.
enviar, claro, de
somehow.
enviar un hada o algo así a una dirección. Pero pedirle a la AI que te agregue un input, que vos y otro input pongas la address. Exacto. A ver, vamos. Perfecto, claro. Pero esto te...
Hey, now we have it.
Claro.
Oh, now we can hear because it made it run. Okay. Good.
How are you?
So what if I have more complicated?
I'm not sure.
Mhm.
What is this?
Then,
This,
for instance,
the notifications.
relays, servers,
Turn off.
the people,
Or is it already open? Some no, it doesn't.
transactions
What,
go to relay
live server?
before go to the
Front end.
Cardano. Before submitting
No,
to
it is just,
Cardano,
it just no,
verify
it
Notification.
relay,
Or
is just a notification. So if you press the right button, they assume it.
and then go to the
No.
Cardano. So I
Yeah, you
can,
can.
I can
but
use
it's not. It's
Ah,
not
but
doing
not
it.
working.
I mean,
Oh,
what do. So I need to somehow
Server
check
is not already running.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lo vas a exponer. Lo vas a exponer. Sí, 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 sí. Por favor, sí, sí. Vamos,
Oh,
vamos,
wait a
vamos.
second.
Sí.
Open folder.
They
You
automated
need to
with
create a
form.
folder
No, not automated.
where
I mean,
you're
they
working in.
made it possible with a form to
I think.
just
Well,
customize
no.
the
I think
address and the amount of the
you
transaction,
need
which is
to
actually
create a new folder because you
nice.
have no
Very
working
nice.
folder right now.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
In Spanish. Spanish.
so
¿Podemos verlo acá? Can we saw this here? Can I show you
I don't know
something?
where you want to
I mean,
store the
if you
testing,
just
but you can just
for
create
example,
something.
if you don't need, just need the user to sign a transaction that is coming from, imagine Encoin's backend,
Yeah,
you can do it.
yeah.
Because you just provide to the Jesus script
And you can take
keyword.
the
You pass the
values, put it in the script.
function.
Yeah,
But
yeah. You can
again,
create your
how
own
can I
script.
work with Jesus script backend side? Not yet. This is why we need to work together. Right? Should I say it again? Okay. So if you okay, let's see. What is bad? I move the this. I mean this. Imagine. Forget about the build. Imagine that
Yes,
you cannot.
just it.
some part of logic.
And I think here you should, in this area, you should create this index, that HTML.
Part of logic that
Because maybe that's what why it was confused.
not our servers. We have to, we can use this.
Yes, yes. I mean, you can combine. This is what I was trying to say. Imagine you
I
rebuild
think you have
the
to
transactions on your
yeah,
backend.
click on Explorer.
Verify reviews and then we sign.
This this thing here,
Oh,
if
is
you
this a
just
file?
replace.
Oh, right, okay.
Can I click here? Yes. If you replace this string, which is ISL, getting the results from the
Okay.
upper. If you just erase this and you place here the keyword of your transaction on hexadecimal, it's a user to
Yeah.
sign a
Copy.
transaction that is coming from.
But if the user connects to
okay.
voice
Ah, now it should work.
Yes, we done it.
wallet,
So what did I
Yes.
do?
I think you were just not in a workspace.
Okay.
You were just having not no workspace. It was like, where am I? Where is this file? This file is in the air. We can't open a. That's why he said. Why he said file open. He was not finding it.
I mean, you guys need first probably the address of the user. You need the address of the user to start customizing your UI and okay, you can also you can do that with GameChanger with, for example, one redirection. You ask the address, maybe some other information, and you come back with that information.
okay, we get information from the wallet,
Mhm.
from the intents of the user. We have part of we have inputs, especially for arguments. Then we send verification requests for verification related.
Okay.
And so it looks like an interface.
Did you get it in the end? With her, it was she hadn't
How-
didn't have a workspace opened. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, no,
Battery
because
dead.
you can just
Oh.
I mean you can just trigger
Yeah, right.
redirection for asking, for example, the address, and immediately you are going back to your DApp. So GameChanger is closed, and then you stay on the DApp. And now if you need to do something else, you can just trigger a new action, like for example, signing transaction or signing whatever you need to do. And the same, there is no need for the user to wait facing the wallet. And another thing, the very basic thing is to trigger URL redirections, but you can actually launch a web pop-up, like a pop-up of the browser page in a form of a pop-up, not a redirection. You can do that to resemble Ethereum, Nami, and all the other ones.
You use your
Address list. And
Ik ga voor mij uitleggen wat een GameChanger
met de wallet. Oh, ik weet niet. Oh, nice. Hebben ze-
Yes, like that. Yes, yes, it can be done like that. If you find out a way to minimize the redirection, will be great. I mean, the same happens a bit with CP30. Well, if you're
Ja, je
for
wist al
a
de
weird reason you're
IPFS
popping
link.
up
Die heb
a
je er
lot
gewoon
of
ingegaan.
actions on the wallet
Okay.
that needs to appear, is you need
Oh,
to
yeah.
adjust a bit
Oh, de NFC
the
creators.
user
Ja, ja,
experience.
ja.
But yeah,
Ja, dat wil je eigenlijk ook gewoon. Je kan dat ook gewoon zelf maken. Weet je wel. Als je naar IPFS en die bestanden werkt, heel makkelijk zelf een NFT creation site
well,
maken.
actually, depending on how you do things, maybe you can compact everything on a single, or maybe not. Maybe it's impossible. But come on, have feedback for improvements. Let me know, and I can do something. But it is to figure it out.
Ja,
Okay. But yeah, I mean, the idea is to figure out also, because this is not CP30 exactly, so you have to avoid back and forth.
ja.
Yeah.
Oké. Moet je hem weer opnieuw doen.
Yeah, it's more.
Anders ben je het ineens. Hoe doen Ethereum is dat toch hetzelfde?
Especially payment requests,
Want je hebt
payments,
er-
mintings, but also, for example, pool delegations
Right.
or voting. For example, for voting for a proposal or something, this is amazing now with governance.
Ja.
We don't have governance
Okay.
features yet. We are close to that. It's a
Ja,
matter
daarom
of
zijn
time,
ze zo
but
klein.
you could. Yeah. Yeah, but
Ja, want
was
ja, hoe zit dat
possible.
met zo'n board ape?
But
Die gasten
this
die
is
moeten
the
daar
thing.
best wel serieus mee omgaan dan.
Next Friday.
Ja, ja. Die hebben hem.
We're not going to make it because we're going to be here. But yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But you could also, I mean,
Maar ja.
the amount of
Dat is niet
things
echt.
you can use with it, I mean, the amount of things you can do with this is great. It's
Ja.
sick. And
Ja, en daarom hebben die subsidieerd om dat te kunnen updaten. Ja.
just now.
Want dan had je dat drama met die Spacebud. Die hadden. Die baalden, want die hadden copyright infringement gepleegd.
¿Cómo están? ¿Cómo estás? Quiero, empecemos de cero.
Ja.
Martin,
Yeah, should we go through?
have you seen what these guys have been doing?
Yeah, they're so fast. But we can show quickly the theory.
Yeah, okay, but as soon as possible, let's make them code from scratch. This is correct. So they can get.
The structure.
No. Let's see this. Let's explore this. But
I think we're almost done anyway. So
okay, because
right.
okay.
Yeah, we already did this, I think.
Do you want to? Okay, this is a good one. It's a good one. Do you want to?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Do like
No,
the
go ahead.
Spider-Man meme.
No,
Sí, sí que nos estábamos acelerando. Ah,
great, sir.
wait, sir. Let's guys.
Wrap it, wrap it, wrap it.
Okay. There are two ways to deal with Jesus script from two ways. One is statically, it's programmatically. So one way is to one way is to generate a QR code, for example, or a URL, a script, which is common to any wallet, which is what you used on the first time, on the first place, right? So one thing is to do something that is generic, that you generate and anybody can consume. And if you have this done, why do you need to create this programmatically? Like, why do you need to code for on JavaScript, on Python, on any other language to generate this script or this QR code or this link? There's no need because you have it already done. Maybe you did it with the wallet, as you saw on this developer environment of the wallet. Someone did, like Martin. So if you just store this QR code and you print it, or you put it on a T-shirt, or you share it as a link, it will keep on working and keep on working for everybody. This is like the static integration of GameChanger, right? But of course, what Martin did is programmatically integrating the this script of the wallet, because I don't know how to go back. Because here you can customize with some data. For example, you can put the amount and you can generate a different QR code. For doing this, you need to code. You need to, for example, this device is using Python to generate Jesus script. So Python is writing Jesus script. Maybe if we follow the example that the wallet was generating, it was JavaScript code generating Jesus script. So this is like the other way around. This is like programmatically. You are integrating the wallet programmatically. The apps usually need to do it programmatically because they need to adapt whatever you are triggering on the UX. They are building on the go the actual connection you will be using, right? But let's see this example. We're not going to explain how to code on HTML. This is a website. This is the app or website. In this case, this is HTML. The most important part is that, I mean, to keep in mind everything that starts with this, how do you say in English? Brackets, no.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's on the-
Code block.
Brackets?
Brackets.
No, it's not brackets.
Okay, well,
What is the brackets? Bracket, the rectangular ones?
No, they're not.
the
I don't know.
bigger,
Bigger than is bigger than.
Oh, less than, less than.
Bigger than.
okay, we are lost in translation.
The chevrons.
Thanks. Thanks. Okay, each part of the website consists actually behind the under the hood with this syntax, right? With this. this is complicated. We don't care about it. This is actually stuff that is going to be shown on the website. This is a text that says the app like a title. This is a subtitle, and this, the A element, AA, right? This element of websites is actually a link. Maybe most of you know, but I. So this is a link, and what does a link needs? I mean, on a website, it needs the URL. Okay, where is the URL? Here, and this URL has been created with the wallet, with the encode editor of the wallet, and just we have just copy pasted the URL here. So this is a website that has the link embedded. Exactly.
Exactly as here at the bottom.
Exactly. So, and this is like the label.
That is the.
Yeah. This
Oh.
is Discord. This is Martin's
This is
page.
Oh, we didn't open it. Sorry.
No, no worries. No
We
worries.
have to go back. Can't see what I'm doing. Back? Yes. Great. I found it.
Okay, this is one way you can put ADA payments on a website. I mean, this is it. You can just create a website, create the link, the GC script code on the wallet. You have examples. You can. Yeah. And the thing is that this thing could be end up minting NFTs or something. So if you want to create a deal mints NFTs, come on, this could be it. No more, no less. So this is the static way of integrating GameChanger. Now let's go to the complicated one. At least for as reference, at least as reference for those who want. This is the basic another basic HTML example. Here we are including the GameChanger library for websites. I mean, for web for integrating GameChanger. It's a library. It's code you inject on the wallet. Sorry, on the DApp if you want. You port on your DApp if you want to integrate GameChanger. And this is like a placeholder here. Where is it?
Oh, sorry.
Were we using a placeholder here, or you're injecting on body directly? Don't remember.
I think I'm injecting it.
Okay, so I'm. Okay, forget what I was saying. This is a piece of JavaScript code that basically loads the library here, and then. No, the library is it's coming. Yes, this bundle for web is available, but you have it on npm. You have the actual library on npm, and the library is also the CLI. You can use it as a CLI to do the same stuff. Yeah, even creating QR codes, HTML boilerplates. The library does all this as well. You need? Yes, for sure. Yes. Okay. Now we can move. Martin, if you.
Can we?
Yeah.
Or am I going too fast? Yeah.
Okay. This page looks like this. This is just inspecting, showing some inner stuff. This is not required. This is the actual web page. It's a very simple web page that has a title and a subtitle. Nothing more. That is all. And if we keep adding a bit more of JavaScript, we will end up having a link here.
I will just copy M2 Tech GCFS payment site into the Discord. That's a good starting point.
Yeah. Okay.
No?
Um,
and that site will looks like this, where you can just you add some information, and that is creating exactly what
Same.
we are going to demonstrate now.
Okay. It's similar to what the guys did with AI.
Oh,
So, so the JavaScript code we were showing before. Now we add a bit more stuff here, like copy paste the actual JSON script. Because here you can just copy paste.
yeah, from the playground, for example. If you want to create an NFT, first go to the playground, get your template, and then you can start from there doing the things you want to do.
Exactly. You can just start from there. You paste the code here, and the only thing you need to do is to run the minimal library code to just generate. So we use this gc.encode.url, and we pass. This is JavaScript for those who don't know. It's not a requirement, but you can pass this script right here as text. Over this as text. You pass it here. And these two things, I mean, this one is the most important. You're telling the library to use the testnet and not the mainnet. Here, if you switch this thing to mainnet, you're done. Action URL will actually contain the link. This is already done. And then you can inject or attach this URL to the web page, creating a link here. Right? It says, okay.
Yeah, you get it there. You get the object. You get the link object, and then the link object you change the href, which the href is the link that it's going to.
Exactly. And finally, you have, I think you have the final image.
Do we? Huh. Ah, it was sticky.
Ah, it's the last one. Okay.
Is that fine?
Yeah, it's the last one. Okay. So here you saw how you can integrate GameChanger, both static and programmatic, right? So before we move on, I don't know how many time do we have left.
20 minutes. It's a good time for an overview of what is possible for the rest of the things.
Yes.
We're going to put a lot of that into Andamio and work.courses. So stay tuned.
No, but let's show very quickly the slides from
Ye-
the last part.
Exactly. We're going to
Yes, super quickly. Yeah.
this one.
So, guys, we're running out of time. But I mean, you have the very basics to start looking at the rate in the water. You know, of Discord, you have access to, ask us if you need something. This script and this gem connector is like a powerful ecosystem for you for building, where we didn't mention a lot of stuff that we will fast mention now. GameChanger is multi-sig. It's a multi-sig wallet, like in multi-sig. We even have support with interoperability with Roundtable. So if you sign something on Roundtable, you can be one of the parties can be on Roundtable signing, and you can some providing also signatures or witnesses. I mean, from GameChanger. Um, our multi-sig solution called Unimatrix is like the same like Roundtable, but adding privacy preserving features, and you can build actual applications, dapps, sharing witnesses through this other network called Unimatrix. Um, the idea is that, for example, you can have sign bots. Like imagine you have like a minting bot somewhere in the world that is waiting for receiving some payments to share the signature. So you can do that directly with multisig. Of course, you can do it with Bluetooth. So you can do it with smart contracts. It's better, you know. But you can do that. You can do that, or you can do, for example, for dapps or whatever, you can do your own multisig deal, right? You can have multiple accounts, like with Eternal, like with Joy, like with Dynamos. Um, actually, accounts and multisig wallets, like shared treasuries, are solved with a concept that is introduced with GameChanger that is called workspace. So a workspace can be, for example, some user accounts, like on Eternal, when you create several accounts. So those are solved with this concept of workspaces, but also shared treasuries. So everything related to generating addresses, to generating or deriving child keys, and to dealing with external keys for multisig is dealt with this concept of workspaces, which end up being two JavaScript functions, right?
And then we will
Two JavaScript functions.
GC
Everything on the wallet is JavaScript. So if the wallet can do it, you can do it with a deal. That's the idea. So you can really be doing almost the same thing that, yeah, the wallet is doing, you can do it on the deal side. So you have
example is, if a dApp, you can do it for your own data center.
yes, but actually lo digo en inglés.
Okay, yes, yes.
But actually the wallet, the wallet features are coded on JavaScript,
Okay.
meaning that, for example, if I am from the wallet, you are creating child accounts, the via can make you create child accounts as well. Of course, with your permission. But
Don't give them permission.
exactly.
That.
But you can do it. Or for example, to pair several people under a child treasury, you can accomplish that with this. Everything is this. That's true.
Jesus.
So Jesus.
Jesus is no. Jesus is not Jesus script.
Great. So I know if you think something I'm saying it's not true, you go to the commentation. No. That's it. But that's it. Really, go to the documentation. Yeah. Another another thing. Another thing that's very important. You have been using smart contracts all along. Where is the code? Where is the source code? Offline.
The source code.
Where is the code? Offline. Why? Why cannot have the source code on the GC script as well? Or why cannot have the source code on GCFS? We will talk in a second. For everybody to know it, to build upon it,
We open as well.
to be open as well. So when I show you guys the compile Bluetooth script, remember the compile script on one of the examples? That's late. That script is compiled. You can decompile it, but it's tricky. But where is the source code? The program, the programming that generated that code? Nobody knows. Black boxes. So, what if you embed the actual source code of your smart contracts also on GC script? And there is where you have some functions on GC script that are actual Bluetooth compilers embedded on the wallet. For our first example is Helios. Helios is which is one of the languages we have on Cardano to create smart contracts. Right? So we have Ilios compiler embedded on the wallet for you guys to actually embed the source code. So smart contracts on this script and we run.
Okay, yeah, no more black boxes.
No
That's
more black box.
But I want to make money.
Then you provide a solution. Because whenever you provide a solution, you get money. You get a
It's just what they will
so
say.
no more barriers. Just cash.
What they will say, what don't say. They want to make money. That's why we don't believe
If we manage to do it the other way around, we will have a Cambrian explosion of dapps where everyone can build upon the work of others, like is happening where? On Ethereum.
Ethereum?
Yeah, it's like our Voldemort.
My ears.
So the last big the last big part is GCFS, which it's about all the things we have been talking about. Jesus, five.
This is our system. You just have to pronounce it like that.
We'll start doing this just for fun.
I'm not sure.
So remember how GameChanger can deal with several transactions per script, which is for us sacred to be able to do so, because they just split data files among these transactions and just in batch, boom, we send it to the chain, and that way we can store files that are bigger than a single transaction, and this way we can store from images, right? For example, if I store text, JSON file, or just text, even if, for example, if I store a number, could I have an oracle? Could I have an oracle if I store a number?
Yeah.
Maybe, but I could. So if I then
You can create an oracle out of the number. Okay.
Yeah.
have a file
Now I
which I can update.
Yes,
so I-
upload a number.
Yeah, for example, and you can connect this to smart contracts. You can read it from smart contracts. Yeah.
They all work.
Yeah. Or for example, I don't know, you have a DAO. So you have rules for your your shared treasury, and maybe you want to make so to let people know where to go always to find as the single of the design of your shared treasury. You can go to a JSON script stored there that will pair their wallets.
Immutable, always there.
So you're right. But the story, the history of the files, that you can update it.
Oh, again?
You can. But the story is there. The versions are there. So it's transparent and it's open because but you can still always point to the latest version file. So, and this leads us to the GitHub on Cardano experience, where you store, for example, parts of this script directly on chain, and then, for example, you can always point your to the latest version of the this script file, and you have a DApp that you can update, and part of the code can be on chain to let others call it and just create mirrors maybe
Okay.
of your.
It's the same with the 668 that I'm saying, right?
It doesn't care what are you storing. It will work if it's an image. Also, you can. Our latest is a web server that reads HTML files from Cardano and serves it as just web pages.
No, don't say that word.
It's a great problem. The difference is that here you're storing in the same place you're working, which is more expensive, it's not optimized, but at the end, if you deal with minimal frontends and files where you not exceed file sizes, you can benefit. It's like
Down to imagination, if they, basically what you can imagine.
you can build. Okay, so the possibilities here are a bit endless regarding what you can do.
Yeah.
I think I covered it all because on the next page you have examples of yeah. For example, multi-transaction. For those who, I mean, remember we talked about the signed transactions feature. Here you have the signed transactions feature on code.
Oh, I love the one.
Yeah. Here we are passing a list of transactions. Yeah, and then this is how you look them on the UI. Exactly. This could have been a write stream of GCFS. To the check.
Do you assign once to do the transactions when you push it to the client server, or they have to sign every transaction every time?
The nice thing about GameChanger is that it creates like an overview for you, and it compacts all the features of all the transactions into one single overview for you to review. And then if you want to just check per transaction, you can. But there is one single sign button for signing up. And this can even be multi-sig transactions. For example, imagine all can be multi-sig transactions, maybe this one or and this one. GameChanger does not care if it detects you're missing one single key on your wallet. It's going to deal this as a multi-sig transaction or multi-sig transactions. and that's it. So, but the thing is that is this every time we call this function is just one single transaction review dialog or page view for the amount of transactions you have instructed. Yeah. It's handy. Try it out. You will understand what I mean. It sums, for example, all the fees, it sums all the change outputs, so, and then you can also individually check what you are doing.
But you sign one and submit one.
Yeah. So this is, you can configure if you want it sequential, if you want to concurrently push submit all the transactions at once, or you can do that also. GCFS. Here, for example, remember this this boilerplate the wallet built and some of you have hosted locally? Well, actually, this screen capture is coming from Cardano itself. This web page was stored on Cardano with GCFS. This is a directory, a folder on a GCFS file system, and here you have some files. And this, yet another function on this script, build FS transactions, creates a list of transactions out of the list of files you're submitting here. Here you define, each file has its own path. So here you define also where you want to store it, like on folders, on directories. So let's move on. Workspaces, the thing we were talking about that solves multi-accounts and multi-sig at the same time on a unified and normalized API. Here, for example, we are deriving DREP keys. Right, for this governance thing. So here we are deriving three DREP keys on a single user account. A trillion DREP keys on a single user account. Hackers, are you listening? You can. I don't know if you should. But you can.
I'm just showing you that there's like this path thing where you can have multiple, like you have multiple.
You design what you only need to use. If I mean you don't have a trillion addresses to deal with, you just group, for example, 3 addresses I need,
Uno dentro de otro, es mezcla.
algo así. Son on the documentation, there is a crazy example where there is this Alice girl on Catalyst having multiple addresses for multiple proposals, where one was a multisig, another she was just monitoring and triggering transactions, but she did not own any. The other one was I don't remember, maybe two maybe personal accounts from them that has to be different to receive different and different for different products. Like when you have multiple catalyst account, product proposals, and you don't want the amounts to mix, it's a mess. So check workspace, which some of them are multi-sig, some are child accounts, and all combined on a single workspace with, I mean, each name, so you cannot.
You can name long addresses, short descriptive name.
Yeah. So, and here you have, for example, yeah, accounts like on Eternal or Daedalus. It's not exactly. I mean, we are not exactly supporting this standard, but you can kind of import your amounts here. Uh, then you have, for example, multi-delegation. If you can create child wallets, you can have multi-delegation. And anonymous multi-delegation, because you can change all the time the state key you're using. So then you are not sharing the same state key for different addresses. So design, use Cardano, you need design your own. I mean, follow your standards, what standards you want to follow, and just customize your user experience as far as you want. Bueno,
Well,
afuera. And what I told you about smart contracts, in this case, for example, here we have Ilios source code that is going to be compiled here. And then, for example, we generate the smart contract address directly out of the script that is built here. And that's it. Let's use these crazy things to end up. This is not going to surprise anyone now. This is a bit late to the party. The idea was, yeah, they're walking up. So this is true or not? So this is a QR code.
yay!
Who can read this?
Oh my God, there is a full data live buried inside this QR code.
But you know how? And yes, half compressed in this QR code and half stored on chain with using the Cardano block, on the Cardano blockchain using the GCFS protocol. So it does not fit into this QR code. Who asked this question? You. So half of the code that we need for this thing is on Cardano, is on chain, right? So by voting our Catalyst Fund for Team proposals, the cameras. Thank you. We can keep building if you help us. Yeah. Thank you for those who have voted before, and if you can help us now, would be great. We will keep. You will keep us busy. So remember, GCFS, Dandelion Light. Very quickly, our backends are decentralized, meaning that I am the founder of the project. I'm not owning all the backends. You can pick which nodes you want to use. You can run your own. You can run your nodes, and then community can pick what to use. The last one, Project Catapult. Who has unfunded Catalyst proposal? Raise hands. Project Catapult is kind of a catapulting forward or back debt proposals and also community proposals. For being here. Thank you for being here. Sarah, and my brother. Faisal, and my brother. And that's it. Thank you. I promise I will shut up now.
Hey man, that's a good one.
Perdón. Gracias, gracias. Super. ¿Viste? Gracias, Karina. Che, ya los dejo, ya los dejo. Estamos muy... ¿En serio? Ni me... Justo. Tenía miedo.